Hi, my name is Lydia. I'm at Agua Caliente Casino and I'm here to show you how to play Ultimate Texas Hold'em. The difference between playing this game and the poker room is that you're structure betting and you're betting against the house, not another player. Let's begin by showing you a couple of example hands. Before we begin the hand, every guest has to place a bet at the ante and the blind for the same amount. The trips are an optional bet, and we'll go into that a little later. Once the player have made their bets, the dealer proceeds to get the first community cards. Each guest will get 2 cards, followed by the dealer's 2 cards. The guest will proceed to look at their hands. This player has a pocket kings, which it entices him to bet 3 or 4 times the original ante bet. Now we're going to take a look at the second player. The player has an 8 and a 6 possible straight open. The person will check. Now the dealer exposed to flop the first 3 community cards. Once the dealer has revealed the flop, the original 3 community cards, we'll go back to the first player, which with the pocket kings, he already decided that he was going to bet times 4 his original ante bet, so he no longer can make a separate bet. It stands. Going to the second player with an 8 and a 6, the dealer flop a 3 or 4 or 5, potential to a straight. The second player is only allowed to bet times 2 their ante bet. At this point, the player had already made their decision and place their bets. There's no more betting. The dealer continues to flip the second cards, the community cards, which end up being an ace and a king. At this point, the player is trying to beat the house hand for the poker hand. Let me show you what I have. So the dealer at this point have only a pair of 3s. This player only has ace king high, which unfortunately they lose their hand, with the dealer beating them with a pair of 3s. Back to this hand, the player had a pocket kings, beating the house pair of 3s with 3 kings. At this point, ante and play gets paid even money. In this hand, the blind pushes because it only gets paid as a straight or better if the hand beats the house. The player had already bet the ante and the blind. This is the time in which they bet the trips. The trips are an automatic winner even when the hand does not beat the house, starting off with a 3 of a kind or better. Okay, we're going to check the cards for the first player. He has a 10 and a deuce. It's not a strong hand. His options are to bet times 3, times 4, or check. This gentleman is going to check. Going to the second hand. Player has a 5 and a 2. Also able to bet times 3, times 4, or check. This person is also checking. Now we proceed to reveal the flop. Player number 1 has a pair of 10. He can bet twice the ante bet, which is 20. Player number 2 has a 5 and a deuce, no hand at all yet, chooses to check. We proceed to check the river. With the straight, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the person could only bet times 1 the ante bet. Important thing to remember, if the dealer does not qualify with a pair, the ante pushes, the play will get paid even money, the blind will get paid as a straight or better, and the trips get paid as a 3 of a kind or better. This is an example of a qualifying hand. For more tips and ways to win, please come see one of the Table Games team members. We'll be glad to help. So next time you're at Agua Caliente Casino, please let them know that Lydia sent you.